Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Friendly Feeder podcast, hosted by yours truly, the all encompassing Darkman Galactic. And if you're joining today, I don't normally do this, but I'd like to start this episode off with some dialogue I prepared, and I'll just say feeders and feedees who support and contribute to the community out there. You guys are amazing people, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise because there's people in this world who, for whatever reason, aren't trying to figure out their bullshit. But you guys all know what you want for the most part out of life, and you've taken the less traveled steps necessary to build a happier future for yourselves. And some of you bring joy to other people. And if you're out here and you're kind enough to share your journey with the rest of the world, I just want to say thank you. And I know it's some people on the deeper end, but I'll just leave it at that. But that being said, let's get into it. Ugh. So, uh, let's see. It's been about 2 months since the last podcast. If you are tuning in, and if you are a potential fan, I appreciate your patronage. And you have to forgive me because I don't like my equipment. And so when it comes time to record and I got to do all the editing, my computer's just like slow as fuck, and I just have to just bear with it. So um, I'm gonna upgrade it in the future. And I mentioned in the past, if you want to support this, no pressure. Feel free to use the links provided if you're trying to do that. But aside from that, yeah, I've been going wild, man. Yeah, I've been going, been getting, just been doing a lot of like just dark boy shit, man. I'm cutting back. I'm supposed to be cutting back, but I've been venturing some of the I've been exploring. Out of curiosity, one of the areas I've decided to check out in the community on the other side of the world was the Japanese feederism community. Okay, and to my surprise, there's a lot of content, like way more than I expected on a level I just did not expect. If you don't know, there is a Reddit, well, a few Reddits, a lot actually, that are pretty have a lot of people who contribute, but they post like a lot of like racier content, and a lot of stuff just exploring. I found out like they out there in Japan, man. Like they just, like, them girls, man. They getting it done, man. Uh, wasn't expecting that. And I think one thing that's actually kind of cool about their culture is that the big eaters over there are actually like kind of are like celebrated. I haven't done a lot of in-depth research, but this one I'm actually probably just gonna be jumping into like some more like explicit content. So yeah, checking out stuff in Japan. I'm not gonna list everybody. I will start off with a big eater, Ricca Chan. I've been following her for quite some time. I really do enjoy her content. Yeah, man, she cute. She did a while back. She posted She did a eating like expose thing for like a magazine, and but there's like a video for it, and you have to like subscribe and pay some money or whatever. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Actually, I've been thinking about like I thought about I'm probably gonna end up buying it. So there's that. Just show some support, you know. But yeah, man, her stuff's like pretty good. She's been out there for a while. Um, and surprisingly, like she's very like just open about. She doesn't have any issues like showing the belly, which is kind of cool. Um, but yeah, and other than that, another thing about like I've been looking up like some models overseas. There's it's gotten pretty up. I'll wait to the end to tell you about who else I've been like kind of following, because it's some stuff that's probably gonna have to wait till I probably put out on the Patreon. Like, cause I can't really put that information out. I don't feel comfortable putting that out on YouTube, but yeah, I've been out here. Topics we're gonna cover. I'm gonna tell y'all about where I've been at, or some of the main sites like Curvage. We're gonna talk about Fansly. We're gonna talk about OnlyFans. We're gonna talk about Stuffer 31 and a little bit of clips for sale. So starting it off, the less hardcore. We'll start off with Curvage. Sexygirlgrowing. Okay. Sexygirlgrowing. Of course, she's like south of the border. Her stuff is pretty good. She about that life. Definitely get thumbs up. Yeah, man. Like she makes the effort. You definitely are. If you buy her content, you're definitely getting your money's worth. Um, and you know, I'm probably gonna speed through these a little bit. Curvylatin, bought some of her content. She doesn't disappoint. As funny as it is, like she shoots kind of like at an amateur kind of angle. Like you can tell she's like using her phone, or whatever. But it works in my opinion. It just works, and I can tell you can tell that like she's, or at least I can, that she's put in forth the effort in her videos. So yeah, there's that, man. That's another aspect of feederism, man. So if you are like in the content or watching it, is when the model shows the struggle, okay? And what I mean by the struggle is the struggle of her body and the meal that she's trying to put inside of it. If a model shows that, like, kudos, okay? Like that's where I'm at, man. So like, if you showing that aspect, like, hey, nothing but love, nothing but love. All right, it's real, it's real, man. That's part of the game, man. Like a lot of these videos, it's real. They defying logic, and they're putting absurd volumes of just liquid and other, materials in their body, and just getting big, man. And it's like a real raw element to that. It ain't easy, but some of them make it look easy. Stuffie Josie, she's kind of new. Another, South American model. Like a lot of these Latinas, man, they coming up. They are coming up. A lot of them are good. And they just jumping straight into it with like some real just gangster content. I don't know, like, I don't like the motivation. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's definitely appreciated. Like you can tell they putting forth a very good effort. Another Latina model I'm gonna mention is Sweettanyx. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I was following her on Patreon for a little bit. I purchased some of her videos. She's nice to watch. Not sure how committed she is, but she did reach out to me a while back. And she actually asked for advice, man. It was a nice, pleasant exchange. Um, she's very nice. She responded pretty quick. I think she's open for set requests or whatnot. If you, she posts content on Curvich. She's also on Patreon. So if you want to follow her on either of those, feel free to check them out. I haven't subscribed. I think if I, although I did kind of offer her a little bit of advice. I probably should have also told her like one thing which I haven't really seen is that she doesn't really show her progress like that. So if she is watching this, just yeah, just show some progress. Her stuff's pretty good. She put forth a good effort. Yeah, definitely want to see more. Oh yeah, okay. Also, I forgot to mention, there's a new model on Curvage, Miss Belly Hog. All right, which is pretty cool, man. I think I don't want to. All right, man. So it seems like homegirl, she might be moonlighting a little bit on Curvage, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I want to say that because it seems like she's trying to get a little bit more integrated with the community. And if there's anything to be noted, is that Curvage is definitely a community, and Stuffy 31 is a little bit more limited. For example, like it's definitely there's an overseer. Stuff for 31, the overseers at Stuff for 31 are not really like looking for the models to kind of expand their repertoire, so to say. So, the fact that she's managed to migrate over is pretty cool. However, on the downside, her first video is way too much money. I think she's charging $50 for this set, and it's like less than 15 minutes. And that's no, nope, no, man. But I'm pretty sure she goes. She made it. She made it this far. I feel like she probably might wise up, and some people might reach out to her and tell her like, hey, like you might want to chill on them prices, man. So yeah, looking forward to see what happens. Wishing her well. Hell, I might even fucking request a set. So there's that. Next, we got Fansly. We're gonna take it to Fansly. So I forgot to unsubscribe to Cronenebitch. But nothing. I have nothing but good things to say about Cronenebitch. She puts forth like a really good effort. On another note, she shows the struggle. She seems real. She seems committed. Her content's good. Um, what else? I mean, like if the only other place I can see her going if she wants to make better stuff is if she actually had like a feeder and had a feeder get involved in her videos. But other than that, like, I mean, she's got a fair asking price. Never had any issues. So if you want to check her out, check her out. She out here. She about that life. She has, and she's definitely made some gains. So you can tell she's not like she is not fucking around. Next, I got Sweet Chubby Ren. Sweet Chubby Ren. Her videos are good. No real issues. The fuck? Hello. Okay. One moment, please. Okay, so yeah, I kind of forgot. I don't know, or some. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving that in the video. But yeah, where was I? Okay, so SweetChubbyRen makes good content. However, I am finding an issue, right? And the issue is that her fan delete, which is like her primary website where she does post stuff. Fansly, it's in chaos. It's a little bit chaotic. All right, so there's like a bunch of subscription tiers, and every once in a while she's got like a few threads where she's got I forgot what it's called, but pretty much where you tip and you can more or less support a request, and it's like a public like fundraiser, and she's got a lot of those going on, a few threads, and it got to be a bit much. On another note, though, she's very nice. I've communicated with her. She's very nice. She even sent me some free content, which was real cool. I asked her about some stuff, about like a set I couldn't find. She responded pretty promptly, so there's that. Like, not to love, but just that this is a little bit chaotic, man. Like, not saying that you won't go on her Fansly page and find what you're looking for, but it may be under like a paywall you may not be ready to just jump into. So there's that. Also on Fansly, the model Nyx is back, which is pretty interesting. So she took a hiatus. I think I started following Nyx like maybe like a couple years ago, but then I found out like she was like 19. I was like, yeah, I'm alright. And she was making feeder content. I think she had like a baby on the way. Yeah, I think she really did take like a big. She probably might have been doing like some private content out there or whatever, like some private sets. I mean, but she's back. She's bigger, better, I guess. She's been posted pretty often. I personally, now this is just me being like a little bit nitpicky. Unfortunately, Nyx, she's cute, mind you, but my issue is given her body proportions and her weight size, like she's a little bit kind of over my max. So like her journey, I'm probably just gonna admire it from a distance. So yeah, but if you want to check her out, check her out. Still pretty young though, man, 21. But hey, man, I mean, she out here and she trying to get her money, so more power to her. We're gonna go to OnlyFans next, and I'll start it off by mentioning Ysabel, Peruvian girl. She's an interesting one. She's another Latina. She's cool. Makes very spicy content. Now, my whole thing is, she's got a free subscription, and you more or less like purchase her sets, and she'll like send you like an inbox link or whatever too. But I hadn't really, she a little bit kind of like on my max a little bit, but I was on a certain website, and one of her sets kind of like popped up, and I watched it. Not gonna lie, I talk a lot about supporting these models, but one thing about the industry, much like adult videos, like you got like Pornhub, etc., is that a lot of women's videos get leaked. Like a lot of videos get leaked, so that's just another case, man. And I checked it out. It was probably like her second video I watched, but it was pretty hardcore. She did a collab set with the Feedee farmer. Haven't really checked that guy out, but I think he's like from the south. But I watched it and I felt kind of bad. So I wound up I sent her a tip and also bought like one of her videos off of Curvy. So if you want to support her, there you go. Um, yeah, she out there putting in work. Doesn't really post that often though. Maybe on OnlyFans, but I don't really. I'll be honest, I don't really keep up with her like that. CouchQueen, following CouchQueen. She's got a free subscription. You can find her on Clits for Sale and Curvage. I like her more. I like the nude stuff. Like if she's doing a set and ends up transitioning to nudity. That's kind of where I'm at. But I've been following her OnlyFans. She getting big. All right, that's really what I like. She's getting big. Her and her feeder, they are having fun. Uh, yeah. So there's that. She always been. Her stuff is always like top tier for the most part. I haven't really. Well, I'll say this much. I miss seeing her like the struggle a little bit more in her videos. She's kind of like they've been kind of like editing the videos like once the set's over, she eats whatever like they kind of don't really show the aftermath like that anymore. But yeah, still good, still good. Just me being nitpicky. MochiiBabii, MochiiBabii is back. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit conflicted about MochiiBabii's return. And the reason why is because she's put in work. She's amazing. Her and her feeder, they're like they made some bombastic, super fantastic content. But she's mentioned that she's wanted to lose some weight for like health reasons or whatever. So she did take like a brief hiatus. She was posting like just the different phases of her gain in her journey to compensate for like just being gone for so long, which has been cool. Like she's put in work. Like we got to more or less see her journey from beginning to end, which is like really cool. You don't see that too often. There's like a handful of models out there, like Raina Pop, for instance. Maybe Goddess Shar. Goddess Shar. I don't really look up too much of her stuff, but she out there. But yeah, so she's back and she set like a new goal. Like she's going for 400, and like she it's weird. She kind of technically like at my max, but like I don't know, man. Like, is I don't know, dog. I just hope like they got like an end goal set. All right, that's all I'm worried about. Like, man, they having fun. I mean, and you don't just say you gonna gain up before you gonna gain till you reach 400 pounds if you don't know what you're getting into. So there's that. But this is one side of the kink, man. Like like if you about that life, you about that life. All right, want to check her out? OnlyFans, definitely worth the money. You'll get more than your money's worth. Like that's really like she's up there. You will get more than your money's worth. The Real Divinity. She posts content. Her stuff's okay. When I subscribed, she kind of like was on hiatus pretty much. I think like this is the month of October. Her last video was probably like just maybe like a few weeks ago. She doesn't post consistently enough for me, and I don't really like the length of her videos. She all right. I mean, her stuff seemed okay for the most part. Just a little bit more consistency would be nice. Um. Oh, also before I go ahead, I'm gonna tell y'all now, man. I'm starting. Like, I've decided to put it out right now that I've decided to stop investing a lot of my time and money in faceless vids. And for those who don't know, faceless vids are pretty much just models who make content but don't show their face. And my issue is that like you are like you're already on the internet, all right. And I know some people want anonymity, but it's just me given my situation. Like I'm kind of over it. Like I've already like I don't live in the you can't figure out who I am world. Like no. Like I know some people out here kind of like a little bit nervous that their coworker might find out or whatever. But my best advice is just live your truth, man. Like you on the internet, like and for those who don't know, if you put something on the internet, it's definitely gonna stay there for a minute. Unless you were lucky enough to delete something before like fucking 2006. But yeah, man, I'm just throwing out random dates out there. But yeah, yeah. I mean, you may as well just you may as well just go all the way. Like like you might find something good out the situation. But yeah, okay. So Mango Mob, um, Mango Mob, she been in the community for like years. Found out that she had an OnlyFans maybe like a couple months ago. Decided to check it out. She got some good stuff on there, but she's been on hiatus for probably like a little, maybe almost nearly 2 months. I did reach out to her. Never got a response. Not blaming her. People got stuff going on, so I'm not judging. But like it would be nice if she came back. Brooklyn Ray. Okay, so Brooklyn Ray, she gives me the impression she kind of been in the community, but like she hasn't really been like out there. And like as of this year, I think she made a Curvich, and she had an OnlyFans. I subscribed to the OnlyFans, but it's her stuff's okay, but it's not like up to the quality for me to stick around. And I think my biggest issue is she doesn't show her homework, and what I mean is that like a lot of her videos shows like a lot of belly, man. Like it's which is cool, whatever. But like it's like not really like I don't see any like stuffing videos. Um, my guess is that maybe she probably like had like a baby and she's showing like her postpartum body. But like I'm not really seeing like any new stuff or it's just I don't know, man. I got the feederism showing gun. So like if something don't seem right, I pick up on it, and usually like my first instinct is usually right. So, but she out here, she making content. Well, like you want to check her out, check her out. Not saying it's bad, but I'm just not for me. Kristy Kreme, yeah, I was following Kristy Kreme for a little bit. I can't. I'm not really her. Another one. Like so, Kristy Kreme. She's gained, but like I think that's just her thing. Like she's got the whole gaining aspect figured out, but she doesn't really like make stuffing content. So she's like eating, but she's not like it's just me. Like I don't think like she's not like making like she's not going big. She's big, but she's not really like going big. And I'm not seeing like a lot of her homework. It's not for me. It's not for me. She all right. I mean, maybe for somebody else, but like her sets, like, it's just me. Oh, also, I know that Maria Live. I'm gonna mention her. She's been on hiatus for a minute. I saw like on she been posting a little bit like on Insta. I don't know what she was going through, but I wish her well. Hopefully, maybe she might start posting again. Who knows? But I know she had like a lot of stuff going on, and you can if you can do your own research if you want to look up that. I don't really quite feel like getting into it at the moment. Stuffer 31. I ended my subscription to Stuffer 31 like last month. I didn't renew it this month. I forgot to renew. I forgot to unsubscribe last month, so I just went with the flow. I mean, the month before, so I just went with the flow. But yeah, man, it's been almost like damn near 3 weeks since I've been on or been able to watch anything. You can still log in and check out images, but when I was last on, I would say Miami. She's still one of my top. She's been putting in the work. She's made some gains. It'd be cool if she has some more sets. I might follow up with stuff in 31 in the future, but I don't know. It'd be cool if I could send sets again, but it is what it is. Daya's also one of my tops. She been getting big. She been putting in work. She showed like she be showing the struggle. Like I got nothing but like good feelings about her. Yeah, like definitely looking forward to seeing like what the future is in store for her. But yeah, she be putting in work, man. Definitely about that life. XinXin kind of dropped down a little bit on my list. And the reason why, it seemed like she kind of reached her peak, but last time I checked, which was probably about like a week ago or whatever, it seemed like she's been like she kind of hadn't really been doing big sets, but she started doing those again. And she's also been collabing with another model on the website, which is Yanni. So that's seemed like that's been cool. I haven't been able to watch it, but it, you know. But another thing is too is like her sets, like she might have like a lot of food laid out, but I don't. I mean, I'm not the it's a spectacle, like, but it's I'm not completely sold that she's consuming all of that, like it's just I think she should just keep it real, like just keep it real, all right. And yeah, I think she should just keep it real. I think her sets would definitely improve. Cause it's a lot of stuff, man. I mean, given the world as it is, like we already have a lot of like fake stuff being peddled to us already. And the one thing about feederism and feederism type content is the reality of the situation. Like real things are happening. Your body is changing. Like you cannot fake. Like if somebody says I'm gonna eat nothing but cake for a whole week, at the end of that week they gonna look a little bit different. So like you can't just fake this. So that's it just is what it is, man. Like people see stuff. But other than that, like some of the other models they've been posting, has been pretty cool. I'm not gonna really get too deep into it. Maybe another time I'll talk a little bit more about stuff at 31 if I do decide to resubscribe. But it's gonna be a minute. So I'm about to finish up this video mostly so it can save me some time when I edit it. But just keeping it real. But for my honorable mentions, I'm gonna say Alena Love on Clits for Sale. So Alena Love, she's come back recently back into the community and she's making content again. And I was a fan, man. But Alena Love, she made some pretty dope stuff, man. And she definitely was like really motivated, like back in the day. But I don't know why she took like a hiatus. It was like years, maybe about like five, maybe a little bit, maybe more than 5 years. She's been gone, but she's come back. If anybody want to check her out, they can check her out. Her stuff's pretty good. A lot of content. Looking forward to seeing what else is in store for the future. However, clips for sale, they got like a new policy, which is they want your ID, and I'm not really like vibing with that at the moment. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, also Davenport, she dropped like a little film recently. She posted it on Curvitch. It's about like $45, which is pretty interesting. I probably might check it out. I mean, but it looks like uh, it's like like some. I might hope I'm using the right word. Softcore stuff, and this all of it is like feederism related. So like I don't, it probably might not be anybody's job, but I might just show some support. But this concludes this episode of the Friendly Feeder with your boy. With your boy. Um, but I just want to thank you guys again for watching. If you'd like to follow me, you can check me out on UNOISM.net. You can also follow me on Patreon. I haven't posted in a while, but it'll be updated. Just all things a good time. All things a good time. Um, Also, another announcement. I'm probably, I'm like really trying to chill out on just watching videos and stuff, man. Just trying to like just make some changes in life. All right. One reason why I am making this stuff is one because I'm not in a relationship, so I can just run amok if I want to. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to make some like life improvements or whatever. I might still do like some updates and post some things, but as for now, I'm not even 100% sure there's gonna be like a episode 4. Trying to get these out like once a month, but you know, just sometimes I got stuff going on, so y'all just gonna if y'all are invested, just be patient with me. Um, but again, thank you all for tuning in. If you like this supporting the models, just feel free to follow any of the links provided. Um, but other than that, be well, stay cool, and until next time.